feel like doing this today, man. Make sure this audio is cool, dog. Hopefully it's cool, man. Y'all know how this game be acting. Gonna be all jitting and all that. You feel me? Jitting and all that. Alright, the audio sounds cool. So Seth PG3 here, and I have arrived back in the Ace Attorney trilogy. This is gonna be a very short video today. I got a headache. But y'all know me, y'all. I can't miss a day of upload, man. Don't matter, sick, injured, can't get up. I'm recording. You will be seeing the video from me. Alright, man. Let's get into episode 4, dog. Let's see what they got in tune for us. The girl. Let her go. Oh, they on the bridge? Somebody about to get shot? I wonder who those people are. Shut up. Come closer. They kill her. Hold on. Why are you trying to kill a girl? Is that Mia? Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. Oh. Did she shoot him? She didn't shoot the girl. And that's where they gonna end it off, right? Yeah, of course. I like how they got adaptations consistently in the game now. I'm reading through the dang. It was the first case of my longtime mentor, Mia Fey. Fugitive data. Picture name Terry Flawless. Kidnapping, murder, death penalty. Fugitive movements after escaping Flawless met with. They murdered Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne with cat from Eagle Mountain about 8 hours after his escape. Hawthorne, our very first client, was a death row inmate who had recently broken out of prison. This was a whole year before me and I ever met. Hawthorne, wasn't that Phoenix's ex-girlfriend's name? 6 years earlier, Mia Fey, first trial. Hold on, we about to do a Mia Fey trial? We are. Oh, and this is unexpected. February 16th, 9:24 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4. I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm going to die. I never should have accepted this case. Look at him, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He look like something from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, bro. Oh, man. Good morning. Don't be so jumpy, Mia. It's so weird seeing Mia so not how she is when we see her. I didn't do nothing. I swear I didn't kill nobody. He said I didn't. What? Terry Flawless, my first client, sentenced to death 5 years ago, and now a prison escapee. Just relax me and make small talk. Try to relax him. So why did you escape anyway? Oh god, yo, what? I'm sorry. Why did he start biting on a ball? Somebody lock him back up, bro. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I ain't gonna lie, you need to be put in the crazy house, bro. You biting the ball, like, why do you even have that? They allow balls? I was about to say they allow balls in prison. Of course they play basketball in there, so of course they do. I never lie. I didn't escape from nowhere. But Mr. Flawless, police just recaptured you 2 days ago. Sorry, I told a little lie. Oh boy, you gonna have to stop lying. You gonna have to cut that out now, bruh, if we want to find out the truth. But dang, that's a Hawthorne, man. Who would have thought she had sisters? She was 23 as well. Well, maybe not her sister. Probably like I'll have to be her sister because they got the same last name, so cousin or something. So anyway, I didn't do it. I never killed nobody. I'm sorry for asking, but you're on death row, right? Oh god. I'm really, really sorry. They sentenced me to die 5 years ago, but I was tricked, I tell you. That woman, she lied in her testimony. That's why I got the death penalty. What woman? I swear it, I didn't kill her. I could never do that. Okay. 2 days ago, he escaped from police. From the police wagon when it crashed. Then about 8 hours later, a policewoman was murdered before the police could recapture her. Oh, dang, she was a policewoman too? That's a weird family. You got Dahlia Hawthorne. Is that her name? Hawthorne. I said Hawthorne. She out here, she was poisoning people. And then her sister, cousin, is a police officer. It's an interesting family already. Police believe that Terry Falls did it. After you escaped, did you meet a policewoman? Go ahead, tell the truth, don't lie. Yeah, I did. She's the reason I escaped. Oh, she helped you escape. So that much is true. He did meet with the victim. But I didn't kill her. I keep saying didn't, but he's saying didn't. She was live when I left. She was live. Alive. It's true. I can trust him, right? I mean, I should. Ha. You're not gonna figure out the truth by staring at the guy. Dog. I know that's not Godot, dog. It gotta be him, bro. The hair is the same. He even got the same beard. This guy gotta be him, bro. Why are you here? I came to see how our little kitten was doing all alone in a big scary lion's den. I thought maybe you'd like someone to play with. Where's Mr. Grossberg? Ha, that old man is probably still in bed. He even saying hi, just like, yeah, this is definitely him. I bet he's clutching an empty bottle and mumbling in his sleep. Aren't I good enough? Armando? After all, it's me. Diego Armando. So I'm pretty sure this episode is going to explain to us how he went from this to Godot and how his hair is white. Because, he's 27. And how long ago was when Mia died? She died at the age of like 20, 22, 23, 24. No, like 25, probably, right? I forgot. But there's no way he could be that old, though. He wouldn't be in his 40s, right? His hair shouldn't be all white like that, right? I didn't say. So, Diego Armando, the finest attorney at Grossberg Law Office, is here for me. No. You got it all wrong. Today, you're the finest. After all, it took an amazing amount of guts to take this case. Imagine. An escaped death row convict for a first client? Yeah, thanks. I sure wish I could get out of it, though. Relax. I just heard some good news. Prosecutor for today is fresh out of his diapers as well. Really? However, I like a certain somebody who I won't mention. He's earned a reputation as a genius since beginning his law career. You gotta be talking about what's his name with the squeaky voice, bro? The genius. Well, it's about time I'm the head end kitten. Sharpen those claws of yours. It's go time. You really call her kitten, bro? A solitary confinement cell for the condemned must be the world's loneliest place. And that's why my client ran away from. Every other lawyer gave up on him, but not me. When I saw those overflowing eyes and heard the simple childlike voice, I just had the feeling that he was telling the truth. Okay, February 16th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. I just wonder how this is going to go. Is this going to be like a short trial, or is this going to be like a long thing? Curious. Oh, a different judge? It's that guy, it's that other judge, bro. That surely looked like Miles Edgeworth on the other side there, y'all. Gotta be his dad or something. Court is now in session for the trial of Terry Falls. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Bro, that's definitely Edgeworth, bro. I understand the lawyers for both sides are newcomers. Yes, Your Honor. I'm BFA. Yeah, so Edgeworth is, him and Phoenix is around the same age, so they're a couple years, they're not that much younger than Mia. So would he be like 18 or something? Would he be 18? Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor. So you're the new prosecutor everyone is talking about, huh? You say you joined the prosecutor's office at quite an early age. At 20, Your Honor. I guess our little kitten hasn't earned herself much of a reputation yet, huh? Yeah, this definitely go dot, bro. If it wasn't confirmed and I didn't know, I know it now, bro. He got that same cup. It's coffee in there, ain't it? I know you got some coffee in there, bro. I know you do. Come on, Mia. You can't lose. Not to someone younger than you. Is he gonna pop up? So yeah, I figured like 18, 20. Okay. This picture even looked different. So how old is Mia at this point? Like 20, gotta be 22, 23, bro. Gotta be. I wish they kept like the person you're using profile picture up here as well. Everybody's pretty young in this case right now. He's the GOAT. I was about to call him GOAT. Armando is the oldest person so far. Young people running a trial. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't even know what voice to give this man. It's not like I can do voices right now, honestly, y'all. Now the defendant in the case is currently a felon on death row. 2 days ago, he escaped from a police wagon. Is that correct? Precisely. But the defendant is not on trial for escaping prison. On the day that the defendant escaped, the policewoman was murdered. So we're here to determine if Mr. Flawless was responsible for her death. You got it, kitten. She's just perfectly okay with him calling her that. Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's hear your opening statement. Yes, Your Honor. It was 5 years ago. The defendant, Terry Flawless, was sent to death in this very court. His crimes were kidnapping, extortion, and murder. The girl he threw off the bridge was only 14 years old. 14? Sheesh. I'm not gonna lie, it makes sense. At first, I thought that was me and that little cutscene, but it was her. She clearly had the gun, so she shot somebody. Clearly, it wasn't him. So, she must have shot the little girl by accident. Maybe her aim was trash. A truly horrible crime. I remember it well. There was no decisive evidence. So the trial was long and protracted. Correct, but in the end, what finally decided the case was a certain witness testimony. Bro, his whole animation different. That's a different animation. A witness testimony. Testimony of Detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted the criminal. She arrested Mr. Flawless in the scene and later testified against him. She said she witnessed Mr. Flawless throw his young victim into the river. So what they saying she said and what he said is two different things. He said she helped him escape. So if she helped him escape, what would he have time to find the little girl? This story not adding up. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered. And Miss Hawthorne's testimony was the one that put him away. The policewoman you just mentioned, that wouldn't be exactly the victim, the same woman that was killed 2 days ago. Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne. I see. I'm gonna try not to give her a bad rep considering who her family member is, because You know, them Hawthorns. Y'all know what they get down into, bro. Maybe all of them not bad though. She was a police officer, so maybe, and she died too. So maybe all of them weren't bad. The man who was sentenced to death based on her testimony escaped 2 days ago, with only one thing on his mind: to take revenge against the woman who convicted him. Aha, the truth is coming clear to me now. You seen joy in his face, bro? Huh? Yes, yes. I'm not gonna lie, he already a better judge than other judge, yo. We need him in the courtroom. He better already. It's quite obvious that the defendant is guilty. Whoa, wait a minute, that's not right. At least hear the case before you decide on the outcome, Your Honor. Watch yourself, Miss Faye. I'm not sure I care for your word choice or your tone of voice. Nah. His Von Karma is showing, bro. That's the Von Karma emote, bro. His Von Karma is definitely showing. Young people these days simply don't know how to respect their elders. Why you? You're even younger than me, you hypocrite. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, please call your first witness. I called a detective who was in charge of the initial investigation of this case. Watch it be Detective Gumshoe, bro. They got no other detective on the job, yo. He's the only detective. At least he got a new suit, though. Y'all see it's not the green, Joe. He got a different fit. Witness, state your name and occupation. Gumshoe. Dick Gumshoe. I'm the homicide detective in charge of the case, sir. I finally got promoted to detective. To detective division half a year ago. I don't believe anyone asked you about that. Hey, ma'am, you got any idea how much work it takes? What is it? You're not, you're really gorgeous. Excuse me? No, seriously, my heart is aching for you. Oh, hold on, if we start trying to raise me up on sight, dog. Detective, pull yourself together and try to be professional. Otherwise, I'll write you up on contempt. So quick, that's something other than your heart plague. Okay, I got it. Now, detective, tell us about the incident. Yes, sir. Right away. The victim was Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, a veteran on the police force. She was stabbed in the back with a knife and died from excessive blood loss. As much as already stated in the autopsy report. The court would like to hear more details about the incident itself. Yes, sir. I got you. Okay, let's take a look at this aerial map of the area here. This is a sketch of Dusky Bridge, an old suspension bridge. And the river that runs under there is Eagle River. The victim and the defendant met there on top of the bridge. After stabbing her in the back, the killer carried the victim back to his car. He was recaptured at a police checkpoint as he was trying to make his getaway, sir. I see. That's the bridge map added. Was the victim's blood found on the bridge? The victim, Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, was wearing a thick coat, sir. Unfortunately, no traces of blood were found on the bridge. Mr. Edgeworth, I warn you that I absolutely despise conjecture. If there were no blood on the bridge, you have no proof that they even met there, Your Honor. That emote still the same. If you will listen to the testimony we have prepared, I'm sure you'll be convinced that two of them most certainly did meet on the bridge that day. Why, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm not sure I like you, wagging your finger at me as though I was some holder. Bro, this judge ain't taking no disrespect, bro. He better than the other one, bro. He better. Detective, proceed with your testimony. Yes, sir. Here we go, Mia. Hang on. Okay, now, listen carefully, kitten. One little mistake and this guy will drink you for morning tea. Trust me and get ready. Hold on. This talk about tea, not coffee? You got tea in that cup? summary of the incident. On the day of the incident, an unknown person phoned the surgeon and asked the need. Surgeon Harrowthorne went to Dusky Bridge at the designated time and met with Mr. Fawless. And that's where she was brutally murdered, sir. The criminal stuffed her body into his car truck and tried to make a getaway. That's what I don't understand, though. If she was brutally murdered, like, wouldn't it be some type of blood anywhere? Like, brutally is kind of crazy. Like, for no blood at all? For a brutal murder? It sounds a little shaky, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Mr. Fawless was arrested at the police checkpoint he set up at the base of the mountain. Well, you certainly have established the importance of the bridge. Naturally. Now, would the defense please hurry up and proceed with the cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination coming right up. Hey, settle down there, kitten. If you keep trembling like that, you're going to make me spill my coffee. Oh, it is coffee in that cup. I'm not trembling. It's just cold in here. The courtroom can be a cold battlefield, all right, especially for a beginner. I don't need you to worry about me. I mean the defendant, the witness. Everyone's at a beginner in here. Ha, you got me there. But maybe you should keep your claws out and show them what you've got, kitten. It's okay, Mia, stay calm. Just remember those court procedure videos you stayed up all last night watching. Okay, I know how this go, man. We just speed run this a little bit. Get through all this, see what Armando has to say. Listen up, kitten. There's a big trap waiting for you in that testimony. To trap? Walk into it carelessly and it'll leave more than just a flesh wound. Fun, huh? No, it's not. Well, if you want to have any chance at all, you better get some more information. And if you're going to get caught in a trap, it's best to get caught early. You can always look for contradictions afterward. The ever famous contradictions. I hope I can find some of those. On the day of the incident, an unknown person. Okay. See what he has to say there. This unknown person, you have no idea who it might be, right? Sorry, but I'm afraid I do. What? The one who called Surgeon Hawthorne was the defendant, Terry Fawless. What? The defendant called her. Surgeon Hawthorne was a very thorough person, sir. She left a note about her phone call with Mr. Fawless. A note? Yeah, a top secret memo that she left at her desk. Okay. According to this note, it seems the one who called her said Bridge was indeed the defendant, Terry Fawless. His bright idea wasn't to keep that note from me. Ha, looks like the judge is even more sure of his verdict now. Listen up, never ask a question if you don't already know the answer. It's that detective's fault. He's the one that said unknown person. Hey now, don't make that face at me. I just said it that way because the prosecutor told me to. Was that a trap? With a cute face, I didn't expect him to be so sneaky. A bridge up in the mountains, but why meet there? Because it is a very important place to the defendant? That's why. What do you mean by that? If you remember, 5 years ago, the defendant kidnapped a young girl. He was chased onto a bridge, and it was there that he killed his hostage. And the police where all of this occurred is, of course, Dusky Bridge. The very place where Surgeon Hawthorne arrested and handcuffed Mr. Fawless. Ha! Returning to the scene of the crime. How nostalgic. Was the body of the victim discovered right away? Yeah, you were really on the ball. You found the criminal within 1 hour of the murder. It was great. We even got to say don't move. We got you surrounded. Wait a second. Maybe there's something weird about that? The location was a suspension bridge up in the mountains. So how did they find out about the crime scene, crime so quickly? Sergeant Hawthorne must have mentioned a phone call to someone else, right? Ha! If that's what had happened, then she wouldn't have been killed. She never mentioned the phone call from Mr. Fawless, but she left a note on her desk about it. If only I had noticed it earlier, maybe she'd still be alive. I wonder why she didn't mention the phone call to anyone. Mr. Fawless had a car then. Well, that bridge is way up in the mountains, man. The defendant and the victim both went up there by car, house, right? What? You mean the defendant drove his own car? Oh no, of course not. It was stolen. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at the red light. Car thieves. I'm not sure how I feel about car thieves. Is this guy sure about how he feels about anything? This is a photo of the stolen car's truck. Naturally, that's the body of Valerie Hawthorne in there. Whoa, that doesn't look too comfortable. The victim, she was stabbed in the back, correct? Yeah. Ha. For some reason, men always seem to get stabbed in the back. We're talking about a woman here. You can't tell from the photo, but the knife was stuck in her back nice and firm. The condition of the body when it was discovered is very important information. Detective, was there anything strange or noteworthy in the trunk of the car? What did the defendant have to say about this photo? Well, he always says, "Bam, I didn't do it. I didn't do nothing." That's all he says. Nothing. I wouldn't say he did nothing, at the very least. We know he stole a car. It's just what he always says, Your Honor. And then he always says, sorry, I told a little lie. Something like that. Well, in any case, it seems he was caught and arrested. Precisely. That certainly is some impressive police work. Well, no. Actually, it was way too close for comfort. We set up after the checkpoint, just after 5 p.m. Figured that Mr. Fawless might just try to run. What do you mean, it was too close for comfort? Two of them arranged to meet at 4:30 p.m. And it takes approximately 30 minutes to go from the bridge to the checkpoint. That was kind of close. Any later, Mr. Fawless could have slipped right by. Listen up, kid. Alright, we gotta find out. It's probably something to do with the picture. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the picture. It gotta be this, bro. Has to be. Let's check this. Sad die from 2, 4, and 5. Like them low. Whoa, Dahlia, dog. Wait, bro. So that 14-year-old girl was her? So you telling me she survived? She was dead, but then she wasn't dead, and then she killed somebody? Like what? Nah, this is great. It gotta be the victim, bro. Gotta be. Witness. What is it? Do you have something to say, Miss Ray? I'm sorry. I totally forgot what I was going to say. This is the first time I ever had to actually address someone like that. Girl, you should have practiced before coming to court. Honestly, Miss Faye, I'm not sure I like this. Say there, little kid. Want a piece of my coffee candy? Candy? Well, you're still too young to be drinking real coffee. Girl, come on, Mia, shake it off. You're a lawyer. Detective. Yes, ma'am. This photo. You said that there was nothing peculiar about it. Is that correct? Yeah, that's what I said. Well then, I suggest you take another look at the note written by the victim. The note? It very clearly says, wear a white scarf for identification. Caller must have forgotten what the victim looked like, thus the special request. Thus this special request. I have one very simple question for you, detective. Where's the white scarf? I can't seem to find it in this photo. Well, to be honest, we didn't find it in the trunk, ma'am. And you stopped there, you should have looked for it. The caller told it a weird to identify herself, so I expect you did just that. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do you have to say about this? Sigh. I see the defense is a little lacking. The scarf you are searchers so desperately for. Is it this one, perchance? Where did you find that, sir? On Dusty Bridge. I was there first and decided to conduct my own investigation. But why? Why didn't you tell me? I made a decision to keep all pieces of evidence in my personal satchel. It's the safest place I know. That hotshot sure has a flair for the dramatic. It's not exactly white as the caller requested, but as you can see, it's close enough for what it was intended for. It looks like it spent some time in the mud. Not surprising, it was drizzling on the mountain that day. Prosecutor Edgeworth, he was intentionally hiding that scarf the whole time. The court would accept the scarf into evidence. Now, if the attorney for the defense is finished embarrassing herself, I'd like to move on with the testimony. That is alright with you, isn't it, Miss Faye? Boy, would I like to wrap this scarf around his smarmy little neck. Very good. Now we're done with this mud-covered scarf business. The prosecution moves to establish the conclusive and with hard evidence that Miss Hawthorne and Mr. Fawless did indeed meet on that bridge that day. Further, we will show exactly what occurred there. That sounds quite promising. I can't wait to hear all about it. Everything is moving at his whim. Don't forget, kid, there's a reason why everyone considers this kid a genius. A genius, huh? I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm actually gonna stop it here. We're gonna stop it here. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Turn post notifications on. I hope y'all enjoyed this little video, man. Sorry I can't give y'all the energy I usually give out during videos, man, but I gotta do what I gotta do, y'all. It's good to see me in the courtroom again, though. Oh, we can't say, can we not? We can't say, hold on, let me tap A first. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's save now. So we can really get up out of here. I don't know how long this section of the game is about to be, so there's no point in me trying to, like, keep going until this the end, because then it might be an hour long, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not trying to do an hour long video today. So again, I'm out, y'all, man. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all day. I'm going to sleep.